Oh, don't be like that. If I had a rock, I'll bust your head, bitch. Say, man, she deaf, you know?
Hey people, welcome to Bethel Brothers Hot Rod Parts. Today I'm out here cleaning up some of these old rusted parts and trying to restore them and junk. Found them yesterday while I was cleaning up the mess in the corner. So I'm going to be doing a little of that resto work. Probably show you, because I got to catalog the part anyway, so I might as well be doing this. And I also had some other email stuff about some of the other stuff that I made, and I'll probably include it in this episode. So it might be worth watching. Stick around, stay tuned. And you saw that I had the exhaust manifold that came off of Sam on here. Didn't know where I had left the intake manifold, which I did find, and I have it sitting out here. So I'm going to clean this part up so it's easier to look at and stuff, and then probably coat it with some oil so it doesn't rust. And then I'm going to assemble it to the exhaust manifold and put a carburetor on it, so it's a done package deal. Now, yeah, I will sell them individually, but you know what? If you've got one of these rides and it's hurting and you need one of these, I've got the whole setup. Baby. Angry Pants is going to work on his truck today, I guess. What are you doing, Angry Pants?
Writing down all the trouble codes that I got.
How many trouble codes you got? 4 trouble codes. Where's your reader thing?
There's one there and there's one in the new one. This one you can just use a safety pin and jump the thing, and then you count the beeps on the light. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, and you write down a 3, and then it'll go 1, 2, and then you write down a 2, and that'll make a 32. And then it'll go to the next one, and it repeats itself. And
then you look it up in the book.
Here's all the trouble codes. So just go back to this and freeze it. If you need to know, then
okay.
They can count it. Because all they got to do is take all this is 2 plugs.
Actron code scanner.
See these 2 plugs on the top? It's only 2 plugs, so you can actually take a paper clip and come down here to the little junction port and put it into the first 2 top plugs. Just
clink, clink.
Right there, and then it'll start counting
the reader port
on the reader, and then you look.
So here you go. If you want to go back and read these, I'll put this in the episode.
Or just put it on the web page, and then we'll tell you what it is.
Just put just said do that. That's a good idea. Just say, hey man, this is what it beeped, and we'll get you the code.
This only works for an OB1. So
OB1?
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
OBD.
OBD? Not an OB1?
No.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
The other one's electronic, and you have to buy a scanner. I got one of those too.
Yeah, why aren't you using that?
Because it's an OB1. It's like
OB1. Da-da-da. So that's an OBD. The one you're using is an OBD one, and
the other one where I got the little computer and it's got the little plug-in that I use on the Yukon.
Yeah.
That's an OBD too.
Get a battery for that?
Yeah, it's in the back, man. It's right there.
Joe's gonna attempt to get the old Yukon of Doom started. We'll see how that works out for him. And I guess he's gonna do an oil change on the Pig of Doom, and that's why he's gonna do some mechanical work. Me, well, I got the part all cleaned up. Remember that orange part sitting out there? Intake manifold. I also cleaned up all the bolts and junk, the original bolts. When you're restoring these, do not grind off the numbers. Clean up the part, but that's all you want to do. You don't really want to take away from these, because some guys like matching numbers on their vehicles. It helps them sell for more if you go with stock. So, just for my purposes, here's the numbers. So I'll go into the sale thing. I saw another one somewhere, I don't remember where it was though. But they're in good shape, man. These things are pristine. Like, flat out, other than just the intake char that's inside, these things are primo, dude. So they're gonna go for about 150 bucks. And if I remember right, this was 150 bucks. That makes 300. And with a carburetor, that's 400 bucks. So yeah, there you go, kids. They'll go as individual or a complete set. Your choice at Bethel Brothers Hot Rod Parts. You know what? Trying to find one of these, they might make a resto part, but it's not factory. And this was a factory deal, so if you're into the resto with factory parts, I got them. Recently, Joe took in the blue skateboarded Doom to have it smogged, yeah? And I'll wait till he gets over here to talk about it. Cue Joe.
Oh, hey.
You're supposed to talk. This is the part where you talk about what the Smog guy did to your truck.
I just want to give him a second, you know, sit down and, you know, get all ready, because I ain't no big old hurry like, damn, here, hurry up and pay attention.
They give us 10 minutes, dude.
Well, okay. Then I took my truck down to go get it smogged, and when you disconnect, you're supposed to disconnect this before you adjust the distributor, and that connection is directly behind this plate. It's the black one, and sometimes it's up against the firewall, but I move mine towards.
That's what it looks like.
It's just a little.
If you don't disconnect that stuff, it'll pop up a whole bunch of trouble codes.
And the guy at the Smog shop, after he hooked
Joey
it
and I
up,
changed the timing. He had it advanced, so we reset it after we did all that stuff so it would pass Smog. But when he took it down there, the guy's all, whoa, 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 you guys got it all wrong.
So he went and he adjusted it again and got it to pass Smog, and then
But he didn't.
never hooked it back up.
Hooked
so
it up.
Started getting trouble codes, so I'm gonna pack it with some of this Jim Dandy.
Dielectric gel,
Yeah,
right?
I got that from Scott. And
Thanks,
Deb.
Scott and Deb.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I can
Scott's a mechanic, dude, and he hooks us up with some junk
I can
sometimes.
still use his help with the Yukon, so Scotty, if you got time, buddy, I'm here.
Yeah, we'll hook you up, dude.
I'm here, buddy. But yeah, you put some of this stuff on the electric connections, and you're dialed. You're dialed.
It won't interfere with the electrical connection, and it keeps the water out. Since some of these outsourced parts seem to have problems with water. Imagine that. You know, that's so retarded that they don't even check it for that. I mean, have they ever heard of rain? Stupids.
While Brother Joe is working up underneath his vehicle, got the boom cam, baby.
St. Panther, Dad! Hey, Dad, it's St. Panther! I'm gonna assemble this. So, just in case you don't know how to do one of these, here you go. Get out the recording stuff and check it out.
Check it out.
And check it out! I'm gonna mount the intake manifold to the exhaust manifold using the stock bolts and some new washers. I cleaned up the old bolts. Rolling! Yeah, just put the bolts in. Some stop it. The specimen is responding to the rebuild. And I'm just snugging them. I don't want it to be a big pain in the butt to get it off.
Ow, hot.
Joe just dumped oil on himself. Ha ha ha
The hot makeup burns my eyes.
ha. That scene in Transformers, we keep redoing that one where he's the Bernie Maxwell. Hey! Get your kids nowadays having a heat stroke again!
Ow,
Dude's up there, ow, hot, makeup melting burns my eye.
burns my eye.
Just too funny, man. I'll have to put that scene in. You guys gotta see that. Transformers Don't Sue Me. And you drop your carberator on. And the choke assembly fully works. Choked, breathing, choked, breathing. See if I could see down there so you can see the accelerator action happening. Bop, 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 bop. That's what Lou does, right? Hey guys, look at this. I'm Lou Santiago. Bop! But anyway, this is a full-on setup assembly. You heard it, 400 bucks, dude, and you just bolt it on and go. Alright, I feel that's probably all the time that we have for today. Thanks for tuning in and watching Bethel Brothers Hot Rod Parts.